Okay, happy Sunday night, everybody. Thanks for jumping on and joining us. We wanted to talk to you this evening really quickly about the must-knows while you grow. We have added so many new people to this team. We are so excited to see where this is headed. We're so excited for you, for your path, for your journey, wherever you decide that you take this, health-wise, opportunity-wise. But we wanted to talk to you because it can be a bit overwhelming when you first start, and that's what we want to alleviate and take away from you. So we wanted to share a couple of tips of must-knows as you grow. So number one, wanted to talk to you really quickly about consistency with these products. These products will work for you if you will work for them. Meaning, you want to make sure that you are drinking your required amount of water. And when I say that, I say take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's the number of ounces that you want to strive to drink every single day. Now, if that number in your mind, you're thinking, absolutely not, I can't do it, start smaller, build up. But that water is really going to help go in and flush out everything that's going on, the bad stuff, the toxins, the overgrowth of bad bacteria that's trying to exit your body. It's going to help with the process. And it's also going to be fine. You're going to find something that you're going to be craving it. Also, a tip for consistency, take your products every single day. If you're someone who's drinking your pink drink before breakfast or before lunch and you forget, don't skip that day. Don't think that you can't have it until the very next day. You can have it in the afternoon. You can have it in the evening. It has non-synthetic caffeine, so even though it's balancing your blood sugars and helping you with energy, it's not going to keep you up at night. We have a lot of people that like to drink theirs before bedtime, so that's just a quick tip. Also, depending on what regimen that you're taking, there could be some tips. You can fluctuate, you guys. So these products are meant to help you and really want to help simplify it in your lifestyle. So if you're someone who's a teacher and you're walking around the classroom all day and you don't have time to take in your purse to take your supplements, try to figure out a time during that day, either in the morning or at bedtime, of when you can do this. And get together with your friend that got you started to help with other simple, helpful tips. So number one is consistency. Number two, 60-day back money guarantee. If you do not know, all of our products come with a 60-day money back guarantee. Now, this is not just for your first 60 days. This can be 60 days, 6 months in. If you get to your 6th month and you're like, I'm not sure if this is for me, which I guarantee you will not, because there's a 1% return rate on these products, and there is a reason why, because people fall in love with how they feel. But if you get to that point and you feel like this is not for you, they will backdate those last 60 days off of your last 2 months order. And they do this because they are really tried and true to say these products work for everyone, but not at the same time frame for everyone. Everybody's body makeup is different. So it's going to take different amounts of time, a different path for everybody, which is why they are so strong and stick to their money back guarantee, because they really want to make sure that you are set up for success from the start with these products. So in every product comes with it. So if you're trying the triplex and then you decide to add the X Factor multivitamin in, you get a 60-day money back guarantee on that X Factor. You get a 60-day money back guarantee if you add in our Plexus Ease. Whatever product it is, you get that guarantee on. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to let us know. Number three, as you are starting this journey, there are a lot of great people to follow on YouTube and throughout social media. This is to help you learn. Now, there's a lot of great videos out there about Plexus, about the products. You can type that into the YouTube search bar. However, there's a couple of names that I wanted to point out to you that I have found helpful over my last 5 years that have really spoke to me, that I've started subscribing to, and I wanted to kind of give you some of those names. So if you're looking for information for products, Jill Werness, Werness, she's amazing. She's a certified nutritionist. We have a lot of master nutritionists within Plexus, which is very exciting. Jill Werness is someone who definitely has some great product videos, great detox videos. Detox is a huge thing in our group, and we want to help you become as educated as possible. So Jill Werness is a great one to follow. Ame Darling is another one. Ame is spelled A-I-M-E-E, and her last name is Darling. She is a master nutritionist. She's amazing. She's an Emerald Ambassador. She's been around a long time. She's gotten up on the big stage and talked to everyone. She is a product guru. She's wonderful. The next one is Brooke Hemingway. She is someone who is I think she's a busy mama of 7. She talks a lot about what to expect when you're starting out on these supplements. And it's a really great video that we like to share with everybody on our team because it sets the realistic expectations. This is not something that's a quick fix. This is a marathon and not a sprint. This is not an overnight thing. This is about healing from the inside out. And Brooke Hemingway is someone who's going to be really delving in and helping us understand that. Emily Roberts. Now, if you are wanting to figure out how to get your products paid for, if you're wanting to see the light, see the vision of this opportunity of where you can take this, Emily Roberts is absolutely amazing. She was one of the first youngest Diamond ambassadors, which is the very top of the company. She joined Plexus when her husband was overseas in Afghanistan and never looked back. She joined, she barely had a penny to her name, and now she is one of the highest producers in the company and has thousands of people on her team when she didn't even know that she wanted. So it's an amazing business opportunity for her. She's real, she's raw, and she's a really fun one to follow on YouTube. And then Tara Castaneda, Castaneda. She's another one that talks about the opportunity, that talks about what to expect with these products, that just is a wealth of knowledge. There are so many out there, and I'm going to give you one more, and then that's it. Melissa Eichenhorst, and that's Eickenhorst. She is very, very thorough on how to go silver in this company. Silver is the first rank. You have 3 people that join you that want to feel better, that want to feel healthier, and Melissa is the one to help talk you through. It's a 7-day step to silver. It's an amazing video series, but you can follow her on YouTube. And then my name is Nicole Gorgon. For those of you that don't know me, I have a YouTube channel. I have recorded every team call that we've done over the last 3.5 years that we started doing team calls, and we do these every Sunday night. So feel free to subscribe to me. We have a lot of great tips and tools on these videos. And that leads me to my next, to talk about these Sunday night team calls. We know that everybody's calendar is so busy. We know that everyone's schedules are crazy. We are staying accountable and want to stay accountable to you. We have team calls every Sunday evening. Sometimes they're at 8, sometimes they're at 8:30, depending on the Sunday. We try to do topics that will really help you grow, that will teach you, that will train you, that will inspire you. And we do them through Zoom. Zoom is a video conferencing like you can see here, or you can dial in by your phone. It's an app for free that you can upload on your phone, and we have the same meeting ID every single Sunday for the most part. So we welcome you to those. That is not just for people that want to work with business. This is for new friends. This is for people that are taking the products. We welcome anyone and everyone on our team calls. And let's see, the next one is if somebody asks you. So we have a lot of people here that are simply here for the wholesale pricing of the products. That's why I started. That is why my friend who's going to be talking to you tonight too, that's why she started. But you'll slowly find that people want to know what you're doing. People will start asking you, even if you have an arm's length out and saying, I'm never going to talk about this, I'm never going to share. That's fine. If you're an ambassador and you're watching this, you automatically get a website that you receive when you join. So you have every right to choose what to do with that website, whether that's putting it in your pocket or shouting it out to the world. And you have that website whether or not you ever use it. If you ever have somebody ask you what it is that you're doing, I want you to know how to answer what is Plexus. Because for a very long time, when somebody would ask me, the first word that came out of my mouth was, well, it's awesome. And that's, even though it's true and it's great, it didn't answer the question for them. So we are going to talk to you tonight about, you do not have to be an expert at all, but it's super important to know why you started. What attracted you about this? What were you looking to find relief from? What did you find that was intriguing? What spoke to you? If you want to sum it up in a nutshell, Plexus is a health and wellness company that really focuses on 3 major underlying issues, which is balancing blood sugar, gut health, and controlling inflammation, even down to the cellular level. That's as simple as you can put it. But if somebody asks you what is plexus, you can really say, oh my gosh, you haven't heard of this? It's, I just started. I'm super excited. I'm excited to get my cholesterol lowered, or I'm excited to have more energy, or I'm excited to start sleeping through the night, or to stop drinking soda. You can choose on knowing how to answer this, but I wanted to give you that simplified version of the balanced blood sugar, gut health, and controlling inflammation. Those are the three. Now, even though plexus does so much more and has helped so many people on so many different realms of symptoms, those are three areas where we can really specialize in. So that is how I would advise you to answer what is plexus. Because there are quite a few people, even though we have thousands, I think we've hit close to 800,000 or 900,000 ambassadors, which is amazing. But there are a lot of people that still don't know, because we still are kind of ground floor, scratching the surface. And that is what's exciting, because you've jumped on this rocket ship that is still taking off. So we are so excited that you're here. And then really quickly, before I turn it over to Sarah, I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to share my screen, and I wanted to show you guys, as an ambassador, you've granted not only the website, but you have your own back office. And what your back office serves, it's a place where you can pull reports. It's a place for learning. It's a place where you manually can control your subscription orders or order products at wholesale pricing. And I'm going to show you, let me share my screen. And not.
There it goes.
Okay. So you guys, in order to get to your back office, you can type in plexusworldwide.com. And there's a little icon at the top. You can hit sign in. Now, your username is going to be your email address and whatever password set it up. When you first come and log into your back office, you're going to see this area. This area is where you can go to shop. If you decide that you would like to shop for other products, you can hit shop, and all of the products will come here. They will also be, everything is clickable. So they'll also be, if you want to look at Joyome, it will take you right to Joyome. Not only does it have the pricing on here, but if you click on it, it will tell you what it is. If you scroll down, it will tell you the label, which is very exciting. It will tell you the details, the overview, the usage. So there's a lot of features on here. We also have a Sunny and Share. This is articles that are really just amazing. They have articles and recipes for our protein shakes, different things that are going on within the company, diamond documentaries, and you can browse by category, healthy recipes, gut health. This is a great area if you're just playing around. Now, I want to show you really quickly how I mentioned have your own website. And again, you can choose to do what you would like with that website. But if you decided that you wanted to give that website to someone else, you can hover over the initials of your name and click on My Account. And you guys are going to see all in this area right here. You're going to click on My Site. And when you click on My Site, it's going to take you to here. And this is exactly what your website is to give other people, okay? And the most important thing here is that you don't ever want to type in HTTPS before My Site. You just want to start it out with mysite.plexusworldwide.com/ and then this is going to look different depending on what you decided you wanted. If you want to view what the site would look like, you can click View Site right here. It's going to take you to that. This also is going to take you to your profile. If you have your address, any payments that you have going on right here, any orders that you have set up. If you have a subscription set up, you can. It will show you what your subscription is. So I just wanted to show you really quickly where you can find your website and how you could pass that along to others. Um, and okay, and then the last thing before I turn it over to Sarah, I wanted to talk to you about Paylink and what this is. So if you have Plexus has in their back office something called a Plexus wallet. Now Plexus pays us money to take our own products, which is absolutely amazing. You don't find that very many places. So any amount over $100 worth of personal volume, Plexus is going to pay you commission on. That means if you're taking treatment such as the triplex, every month you are going to earn commission on taking the triplex personally. And where they store those payments is an area called your Plexus wallet. Now, in order to set up your own Plexus wallet, I'm going to click here, even though mine is set up. You're going to want to go to plexusworldwide.paylution.com, and it's going to help you set up your Plexus wallet. That way, when you do earn commission on your own product orders, or if anybody decides to order through a replicated website, you are going to have those funds, and you have the choice to have those transferred to your bank account, or you can have those funds be transferred onto kind of a debit card that they will send out and mail out to you. Now, those funds you could use toward product orders, or you can keep them sitting there. They do take out about, I want to say, $1 a month, I believe, in order to manage and maintain that Plexus wallet. So your commissions might look a little bit different once you start earning those by like $1 off. So I just wanted to let you know that. And I think now that we are in the back office, and Sarah, I can definitely drop this for you if you'd like. But now that we are back in the back office, I'm going to take this and stop sharing my screen and take this over to Sarah and let you know she has a lot of exciting things to share for you.
Oh, I wouldn't say I have a lot of exciting things to share. We're going to switch gears just a tiny bit, and you can hear me, right? It's all good? Okay, good. We're going to switch gears just a little bit, and I promise not to talk too long. I'm going to make this as short and sweet as possible. But I am talking to those of you that are or even if you're not brand new, but those of you that are brand new, and or maybe you've been doing this for a few months, and you think you're ready to start sharing, or maybe you've even already shared a little bit with your friends and your family. But a few months ago, I've only been doing this for, by the way, I should introduce myself. My name is Sarah Stone. Nicole is like my upline. She got my sister-in-law started, and here I am. And that was about 9 months ago. And I joined for the wholesale pricing. I wanted the very best price. I thought that myself and my husband were probably going to be buying some products. And we are. So that's why I joined, and I had no intention of sharing ever. And then kind of like as I got going, my eyes were open to just how fabulous all of the people are that are in this company and how fabulous the products are. And so here I am. And so I am not by any means claiming to be an expert on how to share and grow your business. However, a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago, I did an online training, and this was one of the little nuggets that has stuck with me, and I have used it. And I will tell you that firsthand, since I started following this little bit of advice, my business is entirely different than it was before. It has definitely grown leaps and bounds. So I've got the Nicole hand going there. I'll quit. I'll put it down. Anyway, there's a lot of mistakes that I made when I was starting out in my business. It's part of it. It's what you do. You live and you learn. But one of the biggest mistakes that we all make, and you can't help it, is something that I'm going to talk to you about tonight. So I'm talking to you people that are about ready to start sharing but you're scared, and you're mostly scared because you feel like you don't know everything that you need to know about Plexus. Or maybe some of you are out there and you've done like I've done in the past when people have said, yeah, okay, I'm interested and I'm ready to hear more about plexus. And then you vomit everything that you know about plexus into their lap. And it's a Facebook message that's like 7 pages long. Don't do that. That's overwhelming to people. And that is a huge mistake we make. But I have good news for you. It's actually really, really good that you're not an expert. We don't want you to be an expert. What happens when you are, claiming to know all of this information about all these products is your, and maybe this is something that doesn't matter so much to you right now, but keep it in the back of your mind. What you're doing is you're showing yourself as an expert, and people automatically think, oh, I could never do that because I have to be an expert too. And so that's going to probably make them say no, maybe to even considering wanting to share in the future. Or I know a lot of people that come to me and, just say, well, I want to share, but I don't know everything. It's okay. We don't want you to be an expert. So, how can you not be an expert? It's super easy. Plexus has already done it for us. Use third-party tools. And if you don't know what a third-party tool is, it could be a testimonial. You see them all the time on Facebook and in our groups and stuff. It could be a testimonial of someone. It could be a product video. It could be my personal favorite is the triplex video. I share it with everybody. If anyone says, hey, I'm interested, I've messaged them about whatever, I love to share the triplex video with them because it is a super awesome overview of gut health and what those 3 products do. It's a great introduction just into kind of like what plexus is all about. So I love to share that one with people. But just this January, at Super Saturday, Plexus rolled out these 3 or maybe 4, 3, I can't remember, I think 3 new videos. And if you go into your back office, like Nicole said, so you log in, write this down. In the top left corner, there's 3 bars. You click on them, and one of the things that pops up is the training center. First of all, that's a whole nother phone call, but this training center, they've rolled out everything that you need to do. If you're curious about learning and wanting to start, this is the place to look. But write this down. Click on those 3 bars, click on training center, and underneath that is the resource library. And if you click on where it says send step 1, up will pop, I don't know, like 20 maybe third-party tools that you could use. There's a ton. The triplex video is on there. There's videos about all of our different products. And there are these 3, yeah, it's 3, I wrote it down. There's these 3 new ones that are titled Plexus Opportunity. There's one that's a great product intro for people. So if someone says to you, yeah, I'm interested in knowing more about Plexus, then all you have to do is so simple. You don't have to even tell them anything. Let the video speak for you. Go in there, click on that product introduction video, send it to them. It's short. It's like 3 minutes long, and let that do the talking for you. There's 2 other ones there. There's one that's an overview, and then there's one that's called Ambassador Stories. And they're all fantastic. They're all short, and they're a super easy way that you don't have to be the expert. When someone asks you what Plexus is, you can just share those videos. So, yeah, third-party tools, guys, is the way to go. So when you are talking to someone, another little little nugget that I got from this training is that, one, you don't want to be the interview, or you don't want to be the interview, sorry. You don't want to be the expert. When someone asks you or you're ready to share with someone, start by giving them a little video or a testimony or something, and then don't overthink it. You want to get like a tennis match going with this person. You want to keep your answers short. You want to keep them sweet. You want them to keep coming back to you. And I always tell myself, don't overwhelm them. Don't overwhelm them. And and it works, guys. I'm telling you, my business I've got way more people that have said yes to me than in the first, 4 or 5 months of sharing, because I think I was just like vomiting all of my information on them, and they were all just like, whoa, like that's too much. So get that tennis match going, give them short answers, keep them interested so they keep coming back, and don't overthink your third-party tools. Find a couple that you like and use them over and over and over. That's what I do. If you need help figuring out what a good third-party tool is to use, ask me, ask your upline, ask someone that's doing this on the sideline with you. There's lots of people that probably have a lot of favorite third-party tools that they use all the time. So hit them up. And the only other thing that I will leave you with is that I know that you're new, you may be nervous or scared about like stepping out of your comfort zone to share with people. I get it. I've been there, but you're already probably a little bit out of your comfort zone, maybe even just hopping on this call tonight. So good for you. So the only other thing that I would tell you is that people are going to tell you no. If I reach out to 5 new people every day, like 5 days of the week, how many is that? That's 25. I bet you that 20 of them I never hear back from. It's literally crickets. But the other 5 maybe turn into customers, or maybe even 3 of them turn into customers. But I will hear back from some of them. But listen, you're going to get way more no's than you ever get yeses. So even if this does excite you about, yes, like you've been so nervous about trying to be an expert, but now you've got these third-party tools. Listen, you can share a third-party tool. So I've had lots of people say, yeah, I'm interested. I send them a third-party tool. I don't hear anything from them. I hit them up. I say, hey, did you get a chance to watch the video? Sometimes I don't even hear back from those people. Like they'll just ignore me, ghost me. Is that what you call it when you get ghosted? So, it happens. So just know that you're maybe even going for the go. I know when I was watching this video, the guy that was training me said, get the note out of the way. Like if you're nervous about talking to someone about it, don't like stretch out your conversation with them and then ask them about Plexus. Just like get it over with. Say, hey, are you interested in what I'm doing to change my healthy lifestyle? Have you seen any of my posts on Facebook? And go ahead and get the note over with. That way you can continue on building a relationship with them. So that's it for me. I'm just going to leave you with one last thing, and that is homework for the week. Haha. It's easy though. Just go and find one third-party tool that you like. Spend some time this week, 10 minutes, 15 minutes total. Find 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon, and go to the back office and look through those videos. And like the triplex one is awesome. That's a great one to share with people. Anyway, find one that you like. Really, you only need to have 2 or 3 and just use the same ones over and over and over. That's what I do. So that's your homework for the week. And that's it for me, Nicole.
I love it. And I love the homework for the week. I think that if you guys tried to, I think I could be safe, and Sarah probably feels the same way. There's not a day that I don't stop learning. And I feel like that a lot of people are in that same boat. If you try to learn everything in one day, you're going to set yourself up for failure, and you're going to become so overwhelmed that it's not fun. And the thing that with our team, that it's fun, and we're learning every single day about the products, about, if somebody asks you about what's in the pink drink, do not answer them because you don't know that answer. Say, you know what, that's a great question. I'd love to send you the ingredient list. What's your email? I did want to tell you guys one thing that I forgot. There's something called Plexus Power Tools, and I utilize this all of the time. It's $10 for the year, but I want to give you my info in case you want to look around in it. My email address for the user ID is NicoleBrown11@hotmail.com, and my password is Gorgon6, Gorgen, the number 6. Go in there, look around. If you are curious about this, if you want to know information just for you, this is like the mecca of all Plexus, and it has all the ingredient lists, one-pagers, documents, testimonials, graphics, like everything that you need to know. encourage you to create a folder on your desktop. I think working from your computer, I know phones are awesome, obviously, to work from. If you have a computer, though, I highly recommend doing this on your computer. But save a folder, have a folder that and it's like a one-stop shop for you, so you don't have to recreate the wheel and try to search for this all the time. You'll have it right there in one location for your knowledge, so you can learn about more. And if anybody asks you, you can send them information. But that's one point that I forgot on my list that I wanted to share with you guys. But it's plexuspowertools.com. Use my stuff. If you want your own subscription, it's amazing. It's worth the $10, 100% times over. And we appreciate you guys. And we know that these are just a little bit of the stepping stones to kind of help you dive into knowing where you want to go. If you don't know where you want to go with this, that's perfect, because we didn't either. But at least you have the control of your own pathway of knowing exactly where you want to take this, and that's the beauty of it. So dive in, baby steps, try to go through all of the things that we shared with you tonight. Sarah had some great points on these supplier tools and these trainings. And when you log into your back office, there's an area that I didn't show, but you click on, it says My Virtual Office. That's where you click on, and that's where it takes you into everything that Sarah showed you and talked to you about. So that is all we have for you guys tonight, and thank you for listening. Sarah, thanks for jumping on.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys have a wonderful evening.
Bye, Nicole.
Bye.